Hey, what is you? Gang, what is you? Hi, bozo. Like, hi, babies. Guys, you're anyone who's new to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Tshiamo Ngwenya. To the returning subscribers, get a thank you, Kaloratola love. Alright. Guys, quick disclaimers. First and foremost, this is not an OnlyFans account. Given my dress code today, I know it might be a bit too explicit. Literally, I had to get up and cover my nipples because I was doing a shoot. I've been dying and wanting to do a new shoot, and finally I did it. And also, my neighbors are around and it's very cold, trust me, but my room it's at a good temperature so that I don't get pneumonia and all those sicknesses. I didn't want to record. I've been very discouraged as of late, but I was like, you know what would Tshiamo do? What would a bad bitch do? And I was like, a bad bitch is gonna look good and not like his problems. So that's why I'm in front of the camera with a different background and a great lighting. Yes, I bought a new ring light, bitches. I bought a new ring light. It's okay. I thought to be giving it to you guys, and I got all creative. I look beautiful, I feel beautiful. Like, I think about as well open an OnlyFans account, but without having to prod too much. Guys, I know that possibilities are that I did touch base on this topic, but I saw that it is a perfect and great fit time to be talking about this topic, okay? So the topic for today, as you have read and seen by the title of this video, is that I am going to be telling you how to prepare for anal sex. Oh, my mom better not see this, child. Another disclaimer, I need for you to understand that I am no expert. However, I do have an experience. I'm in Zolling. So guys, without further ado, let's get on to this video. So I remember I was having a conversation with a friend, and this friend really wanted to know, like, how does it happen? Reason being, happen as in, like, how does he get to survive anal sex? Okay, okay, I need for you to understand that it's not only like the the swift of moments that I've heard in terms of this certain experience. I've had moments where I felt that it was painful, it was very uncomfortable, it was unbearable. I felt constipated. I felt that I needed to use the toilet ASAP. That's normal, that happens. However, during the course of me having to go through those certain experiences, I then got to advance myself in terms of how I would find ways which I feel they were fit or are fit for me. And there's, personally, I don't necessarily like to prepare for sex, but I'm in case guy. So whether I go to a function, whether I go to, function, dates, go for sleepovers, I certainly make sure that I'm clean at all times, just for in case, not because I have that prep in mind that I want to be sexual with someone. No, just for in case. Yeah, okay, so without having to now confuse you guys, what happens is that, okay, so this particular friend of mine, or girl acquaintance, I'd say rather, came to me, told me, babe, a friend of mine would like to try, my boyfriend would like to try anal sex, and I'm not as comfortable because I'm scared, I'm paranoid. And this is actually more than one person that actually approached me regarding, because for the obvious reasons, because I'm gay, and obviously chances are I am doing it, which I have done it, okay? And I was very vocal, given also that I've spoken so openly about it on my YouTube channel, okay? And yeah, so I remember having to tell her this, First and foremost, if you are a friend to this channel, you very much know that I am not one who's very taken away by a guy that is packaged. By package, like that person is loaded, to understand, about machine gun, about a scubusa for 40. I'm not that really so fascinated, so crazy over that, and at the same time I'm not so undermining of a guy who has a small penis. you know, because personally I feel that it also depends on the performance and not necessarily the size, even though sometimes the size might play a role in terms of the kind of sexual positions that both you and your partner, or both you and that DL person, or your booty call, whatever the situation might be, might want to do at that given moment. Okay, so yeah, what I would do personally, I told the girl, was that I make sure to douche. To anyone who doesn't know what douching is, I am going to try and explain, right? So douching is having to take something that looks like this, or something that is this, which is a spade. A spade, I don't know what is it in English, yeah, but spade, we just call it a spade. Okay, I take this and I make sure to put warm water. Please guys, do not make the mistake of having to put soap in this, because growing up, those that know, if you don't get it, forget about it. But you are going to have a fucking running tummy if you're not careful. If you accidentally add soap in here, basically you be legs what about the legs right when the legs with him uzonya. Okay guys, let me come back. Okay, cool. So I add warm water in here and I make sure to at least do it 3 times. Okay, so I am going to add warm water and take lube and rub it on the mouth of my anus, right, on the lip of my anus. And then I'm also going to take some lube and add it here. That helps to avoid the tension and the fact that this is a very hard, it's a very hard it's core bundles, guys. You see, it's because I'm not drinking alcohol, I'm drinking liquid fruit. Okay, this is a very hard material. Oh god, I had to struggle just to say that. Okay, so this is a very hard material, and you don't need this having to now hurt you down there, because even an anus, it's pretty much sensitive, come to think of it, because there's a rectum there, and this rectum has layers. So basically you having to now add lubrication is for it to go up gently, right? You're going to do that, and then you're going to press it slowly, and once you're done, you take it out. You hold in for a good 5 minutes. You don't immediately take it out. Reason being is that usually I'll dance while I have gripped, so that I try to, in my mind, it feels as if now I'm shaking scoop, you know, I'm cleaning. Is when, you know, when you do the power inside, in my mind I'm thinking what I'm cleaning, hence I'll dance while I am holding. So I hold for a good 5 minutes, and then I clear out down to the toilet, and then I repeat the process again for at least 3 times. Okay, after I'm done, I make sure to take a good full glass or cup of warm water. Reason being, okay, that helps with constipation. One, that helps you having to be wet easily inside, you know, and it also helps in terms of you having to legit be comfortable, you know. But also you have to also make sure, so this process makes up for the fact that you have to use the toilet, you know, do your number 2 there. And the second part would be, you have to also make sure that you pee. If you don't pee, then at that moment, then it's okay. But you have to also certainly make sure that you take a full glass of water. Okay, and what I do next is that these are essential for me. I'll never ever, hear me loudly and clearly, I'll never compromise having to let a guy penetrate me without using a lubrication. Okay, before I had like specific condoms that I would use, and I wanted to bring this to y'all's attention. Condoms are not the same. There's a condom that is a vaginal condom, which is the ones which are commonly used. I can't stand up because I'm not dressed. I almost got up to go and pick up something, but yeah, damn, let me do it. Okay, so there are these condoms. I have tried them before. I'm not so fond of them. Obviously, one of the reasons people might say is that they're cheap and they get it free for all, understand? But I do not like these condoms because they for vaginal, you know. Yes, someone will say no, that is a layman's excuse. Personally, for me, they're very uncomfortable. The rubber inside is very thick. thick to a point where literally friction can happen very easily, especially if there's no enough lubrication down there. And it's not quite advised that you add lubrication and you also put on the condom. I don't know, I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, but I do not really like these condoms and I do not use them. Basically, I'm going to throw them away or give them away. Yeah, these are for vaginal. I used to have specific one which I forgot the brand, but I remember they written man to man, man to man something. Or I would preferably recommend for you to try having to use Durex. Durex is very good down there. It's very, very good. Well, I tried it once, but the skin to skin kind of condoms, I feel like those should be the ones that you should try. I'm not so fond about having to use scented condoms because I feel like those can hinder and create a lot of infections for one. Anything scented, even with lubes, okay, I have a specific brand which is Asigan. Is it Asigan? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but then the lubrication that I use is Asigan or the one from Clicks. I make sure that I buy things health related from Clicks. This is no promo, by the way, but I'm just being honest with you guys. Okay, so yeah, I would then obviously prior you need to have had something to eat, but if you're going to eat something, make sure that you eat something light, you can't have like a heavy meal if you're planning to do anal. Okay. So down to the experience, right? After you have those, obviously then you're going to make sure. I almost forgot something very important, guys. Hygiene is very important for both parties. There's nothing that turns me off like when a guy takes off his shoes. Like a guy can look like fucking Chris Brown for all we know, or I don't know who, Travis Scott, or Mara Indota Enuga Inyao. There's nothing that turns me off. Like literally instantly I become so turned off. Hygiene is very important. You also, before your dick appointment, you need to make sure that you have bathed at least for a good 1 hour prior to the appointment. And yeah, so these are the steps now. I told you that you have to bath. I douche. After that I drink warm water. After having to drink warm water, depending on how you're playing around, whether we're not grounds, each to their own, guys, or we're not condomizer, depending on that. Preferably, if you're going to use a condom, try to find the man-to-man condoms. I think clinics can help with that, or any clinic. There was I'm currently on PrEP number 1, and I'm currently with guys, I forgot this organization. They're going to be so disappointed in me. They've been my supply for the longest. This specific organization, it helps me a lot. So I have a private nurse that comes and does like not monthly, but after a certain good 4 months, they come to check up on me, take blood and all of that process. Let me know if you're interested, but this is only open to like gay people or men sleeping with other men strictly. So yeah, PrEP, right? Done with that. What is it? Oh yeah, so the condoms, you can also get them from like any local hospital or clinics, if I'm not mistaken. That's what that lady said. I never really got time to go and check for that. Or if it's a number to number. Okay, now we're moving back to the step of intimacy. I believe in foul play, guys. Indota enga koti. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where you going? Like, indota enga koti. It's like the chips without sauce. Like, that's my personal experience, guys. Now I don't know about other people, but I live for a foul play. Like, I live for a foul play. And personally, I would want the nasty kind of level of foul play, like where the tongue has to reach the mountain and come down to climb the Kilimanjaro. Yes, so I'm that kind. I love that. Reason being, it excites me. I think it also like forms part of my personality. Personally, I am too affectionate to a point where I need to communicate and translate during intimacy. You get? Okay. So yeah, foul play preferably, guys. I would recommend for your partner or spouse or whatever the situation might be there to go down with foul play. And I don't want to, guys, I do have to apologize. I don't know why do I continuously keep on saying foul play. It's actually foreplay. Foul play is something else to do with murder. This is to tell on it, but just to give you an idea for people who don't know what that is. Things like BJ, BDMS, what else? BDMS, I think, yeah. Like kinky stuff, like handcuffs, you having to get, you know, someone lick you down there, rimming, muffing. Rimming is the one that they do to their anus. I also enjoy that because I feel like that place also contains or is or carries or have most, like, you know, orgasm. That's why in dot among us a mistake onto over ignorance go jump out with springbok club. But yeah, that too. I believe in fingering, but guys, your hygiene also is involved there. And please do not try such things with the vinyl for your own sake, ma'am. I am, however, pretty sure that most of you are wondering and asking this question, but Tshiamo, what should happen now if anything should come down there? The whole point of this experience is for you to not assume or expect the worst. There is a possibility of that, but this whole point and experience is for you to just explore and nothing more. Some people have said to enjoy the experience and some took an oath not to go back. It is each to their own. And that's just about it. Egg. Please, ne? Indoda may cut zipper, indoda may be clinic as a spoon, so that when they do the fingering in the mouth, preferably, I don't like people going up, using their finger to go up there, you know. Preferably, I'd want for a guy to use their finger to just rub the lips there, you know, with the lube also. It helps. It feels so good. I like nipple sucking. Now I have confessed. Damn! Nipple sucking has to be one of my weaknesses. Neck kisses is the best. Forehead kisses, I love that for me. I'm trying to think of something else. Yeah, that's essentially that, you know. And also there's this thing where boys would want to put their fingers there. Please, hygiene, ne, please. Don't join other kids' snacks. But yeah, put the child. Anyways, so the putting of fingers in your mouth also is part of foul play, right? And also it can happen during the whole penetration force, okay? Indoda might be on alert. Indoda may be educated to be slow, guys. You not, please, ne? I beg. Do not be ashamed to tell your partner how you would like for them to move, because there's nothing as painful as indoda like there's nothing as painful as as if no, but no, that's a very wrong comparison. I apologize. There's nothing as wrong as having a guy eat you as if you have no future whatsoever. There are porn stars for that. Please, ne? Susan's a porn star, you know, guys. I beg for my own sake and peace. I beg, man. Nah, start off slowly. I know some of you here are probably used to rough sex, so you're even considered via rough sex. But please, guys, you can't have everything rough. Life can be rough and also have it rough. Indoda might be gentle. Nah. Make sure that you move slowly first. The more lube the better. Lube helps. Slowly, and even when your partner feels the warmth, may they not go. That's how I broke my virginity and I almost lost my life. You don't want that for you. You have to insert it slowly. I'm sorry about that, guys. My memory got full. Okay, as I was explaining, right? So a man has to make sure to be gentle in your anal state. Obviously going to spread both your butt cheeks depending on the kind of position that you'll be sitting, right? Then it has to go. Let me use this. Funny thing, I've never used this for intimacy whatsoever. On me especially, but yeah, I'm going to use this. So, you see, this is basically, okay, you're practically a virgin because you've never been penetrated, and the only thing that went out there had to be number 2. You clean on the day. You need to make sure that you have more than enough lube. Reason being so that it can be a bit, even if your partner feels the warmth, may they not be tempted to go lube. Given that there's a rectum inside, you have to now respect all the layers and go as per round. So it's one layer, you move, and then you go. You see, it stretches slowly and slowly until obviously it gets there. Then that's where they can now try to freestyle. That's what I personally do. It has been working for me. It works for me. And also, most importantly, I then buy an ointment. It's either King Anasol, or what's the other brand that I have currently, which I've ran out of? Yeah, it's Anasol. If you go to Clicks, they can always hit you up. So this ointment, it's what you put down there. You can put it before the deed, or you can put it after. Understand? It helps in terms of should you happen to possibly tear, because given you're very tired to begin with, so given that should it happen that you possibly tear or you swell or something like that, that ointment, it's made to actually help you down there. The next day you're going to not feel anything. That is how it has been working for me. It helps me a lot. After session. But yeah, I hope this video was very helpful, and I feel that I covered everything. If not, please guys, leave your questions down in the comment section. I can either do a part 2 to this video, or I can just reply via the comments, okay? And yeah, please guys, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. We're on the road to 300. I'm so excited. I love it for us, guys. All right, and I hope to see you on my other content. Okay guys, gulungile, bye.